Welcome to today's lecture. So today's lecture will be a different kind of lecture. In today's lecture we try to give the idea for JAM preparation, and we have chosen carefully a very suitable topic which is linear algebra, and more specifically eigenvalue based problem on linear algebra. So something you need to understand before solving this problem. So one problem was there which is there in JAM 2020 question number 19. Let M be a 6 by 6 matrix. So that is 6 rows and 6 columns. It is a square matrix. Let 2 and minus 1 are eigenvalues of M. If m to the power 5 equals to ai plus bm, then what may be the possible values of a and b? So before going to this one, you need to know some fundamental things of this eigenvalue and this characteristic equation. So suppose A is a matrix, you carefully try to understand that this, then for all eigenvalue problem you can apply the same trick maybe. So maybe some Aij n cross n matrix. Then if I find determinant of A minus x of in, so that will give you the characteristic equation. So that is psi of x equals to 0. So if it is an n by n matrix, so you can expect that psi x should be a polynomial of order n or degree n. Now what Cayley-Hamilton theorem states that every square matrix satisfy its characteristic equation. That means psi of A has to be also 0. Now this relation is vice versa. I mean, if I given you psi x, you can convert to psi of A, just replace x by A, you can convert that. Similarly, if I give some expression of A, psi A, that is some expression of A, you can convert this to x by replacing A by x. So whenever in some problem related to matrix eigenvalue or something, you get some expression of a matrix. So here we have taken M matrix. So if you get some expression of a matrix, you think that there is the characteristic equation is there. Okay. So if I give some example, like I am taking a very small example, say A equals to say 1, 2, 3, 4. So what will be characteristic equation? The characteristic equation will be 1 minus lambda, 2, 3, 4 minus lambda, the determinant equals to 0, or you can write this x. So basically it is 1 minus x, 4 minus x, minus 6 equals to 0. So basically it will be x square minus 5x, okay, plus 4 minus 6, so minus 2 equals to 0. So this will be the characteristic equation, and you can find the root of this one, which will be the eigenvalue, say 2 and minus 1 here. But the corresponding matrix equation will be a square minus 5a minus 2i equals to 0. So what is the meaning? The meaning is that if this one is given, that is the x expression is given, you can convert that to A or the matrix. But if this is given, then you can convert it back to x. Okay? And eigenvalue will be the root of the expression of x. Now here you see in this problem, if I go for the solution, it is not a very great solution, it is a very simple solution. But students should maintain their nerve, because when they will try to make you confused by doing some big expression like 6 by 6 matrix, like there is m to the power 5 or something. So when this type of expression is there, that is the matrix expression. So m to the power 5 minus ai minus bm equals to 0. So first of all you convert this to x, so it will be x to the power 5 minus bx minus a equals to 0. Okay. So now you see this 2 and minus 1. So what was given to us? Given was the expression for the matrix and 2 eigenvalues. Now I cannot put eigenvalue directly on the matrix, but I can put eigenvalue directly on the expression, which is characteristic equation. Now what it is telling, that 2 and minus 1 are eigenvalues of M. That means 2 and minus 1 will be definitely root of this one. That means 2 will satisfy this. So I can write 2 to the power 5 minus 2 times b minus a equals to 0. So it will give me a plus b equals to 32. Similarly, minus 1 will also satisfy this. So I can write minus 1 power 5 plus b minus a equals to 0. So a minus b equals to minus 1. Now this is one expression we have got. This is another expression we have got. You can solve this and you probably get a equals to 10, b equals to 11. So this answer will be correct. So what you need to do? You need to first identify when you have to apply eigenvalue and all these things. So here you see eigenvalue, this is given to you. That means you need the characteristic equation. Now characteristic equation does not give you directly. They have given you some expression of the matrix. But you know, if you change the matrix by x, you get the corresponding characteristic equation. So you get the characteristic equation. Then these are the roots of characteristic equation. So you put, you solve this, you get this. Lecture of JAM mathematics. So today's class we try to solve a question of depending on eigenvalue only, which has came in JAM 2018, question number 27. So this question, it may seems very easy, but it is actually not that easy for BSc level student. So what is given? Let I denote the 4 by 4 identity matrix. If the roots of characteristic polynomial is plus minus root over 1 plus minus root 5 by 2, then what is the value of m to the power 8? So you can understand that I is a 4 by 4 matrix. That means that m should be also 4 by 4 matrix. Okay, and there are 4 roots. Now you see in this small expression 4 roots are there. What are the roots? Plus root over 1 plus root over 5 plus root over 1 minus root over 5 by 2, then minus root over 1 plus root over 5 by 2, and minus root over 1 minus root over 5 by 2. Now these are the roots of characteristic polynomial. So if I know the root, then I can form the characteristic polynomial. So what will be the required characteristic polynomial? It will be something like this: x minus root over 1 plus root 5 by 2, x plus root over 1 plus root 5 by 2. Okay. Then x minus root over 1 minus root 5 by 2, x plus root over 1 plus root 5 by 2, 1 minus root 5 by 2. So we have taken all 4 possibilities. Okay. Now, so this will be the required characteristic polynomial, because if this is 0, then only the roots will be these 4 roots which has been given in a compact notation. So you have to be very careful that what is given to you, and you believe me, in any competitive exam, until and unless you are 200% sure, don't try to tick any answer. First of all, you do the whole problem, whatever answer you are getting, you are satisfied, then you tick it. So now we will go stepwise. So it is a minus b into a plus b. So this portion, it is x square minus this whole square. So 1 plus root over 5 by 2. Similarly, third and fourth term, this is a minus b into a plus b. So this will be x square minus 1 minus root over 5 by 2. Now if we multiply this one, we will get x to the power 4, then minus x square, then 1 plus root over 5 by 2 plus 1 minus root over 5 by 2, and plus 1 plus root over 5 by 2, 1 minus root over 5 by 2 equals to 0. So finally if I simplify, we got x to the power 4 minus x square. Now what is this one? 2 will be the LCM, so root over 5 will be getting cancelled, so it will become 1 plus, see this is divided by 4 and this is a plus b into a minus b, so 1 minus 5, so minus 4 equals to 0. So basically we have got x to the power 4 equals to x square plus 1. Now you see we have got the characteristic equation. Now if I got the characteristic equation, that means I got the corresponding matrix equation also, because by Cayley-Hamilton theorem every square matrix satisfy its own characteristic equation. So we have got m to the power 4 equals to m square plus I. But the problem is that you have to find m to the power 8. So what we can do? We simply make it square. So what it will be? It will be the square of this one. So m square plus I whole square. So it will give you m to the power 8 and it will give you m to the power 4 plus I square means I plus 2m square. Now you see there is no answer like this, all the answer are m square term. So m to the power 4 is again m square plus I. So if you just put m square plus I plus this I plus 2m square, so finally you get 3m square plus 2I, so which is this answer. So I think you can understand this. So there is a very clean sweep between the characteristic equation and the corresponding matrix equation, which you need to understand. It is not that you have to read every line carefully, that what is matrix equation, how can we convert this to characteristic equation, similarly what is characteristic equation, how can we convert this to matrix equation and all. So if you like it, you let me know in the comment section, so that we can make some more videos, some more problem on linear algebra and other topic of mathematics, which is for JAM, physics as well as for mathematics, physics for mathematical physics specially. Okay, thank you very much.